It's time for another one of our Mavis Tea and Biscuit tales. Each week, our Suffolk character Mavis is looking at a local story. It could be a ghost story, folklore, legend. This week, Mavis is looking at the spooky tale of Borley Rectory.
Hello, dears. Well, there's time once again for tea and biscuit tales. And there's a spooky one today. Shut up, Phyllis. You see, me and my friend Phyllis have been up in the loft, and that's a frightful place up there. There's all cobwebs and old antiques and all sorts of bits and bobs out there. Phyllis says she saw a mouse. And there's an old stuffed owl that was a Christmas gift from Dillis in 1974. That gave us ever such a fright. A pair of old galoshes from the Haverhill flood of 1968. And some old Des O'Connor and Val Dunican LPs. Yep. And a Fanny Craddock recipe book. All sorts up there in the loft. That's right, Phyllis. We found this old book that's called Strange Stories and Amazing Facts. And there's a story in there all about the most haunted place in Suffolk. All right, Phyllis. Yep, technically, that's Essex. But that's the story of an old rectory in a little old village near Long Melford in Suffolk. And that's called Borley Rectory. Yeah, you may well have heard of it. Well, Borley Rectory was first built in 1863, and they say it was haunted ever since that was built. Lots of eerie things happened there. There were all sorts of funny goings-on reported at the time. Ghosts, poltergeists, scrawlings on the wall, horse-drawn carriages in the night, strange noises. Shut up, Phyllis! And even smashed windows and bricks being thrown. Now, legend has it that the house was built on the grounds of an old monastery that was there in the 1300s. And there was a monk there who was having a bit of how's your father with a nun from a nearby nunnery. I know, Phyllis, I know. Well, they were caught, and he was executed, and she was bricked up alive in the convent walls. Would you believe it? And they say her ghost has been walking around the garden, and if you look ever so close, you just might be able to see her. Phyllis? Phyllis? Oh no. I shall go and get the smelling salt. She's out cold. I hope that didn't frighten anyone else listening. Yeah?
Frighten the life out of me, Mavis.